Hi there! If you are currently watching this video and you have not seen the previous two videos, this video will not make sense. So you could watch it, but I suggest you go watch the other ones. This is a update with Dawson and his doc bands. He's been in it officially for 2 months, so we're definitely going to look at the progress. And he was diagnosed with torticollis, which is basically a stiffening of the neck on a certain side, as well as him having flat head. I forgot the original term for it, but he's been given a doc band, and he got it late October, and it is now December, and we are basically a couple days away from him finishing up with it. So I'm going to talk to you about his updates with it after being in it for 2 months. So within these 2 months of the doc band, Dawson has made a lot of growth, and I was really concerned about him achieving his milestones, but he has achieved them. He's actually crawling, started crawling, so I think that's awesome. He's able to sit and play on his own, which is also very awesome with the helmet on. He's able to pick up things and put them down, pass them from hand to hand. So he's really reached a lot of milestones, and I was really concerned that him having the doc band, he wasn't going to be able to, or it was going to be frustrating for him. All right, time to get to the nitty and the gritty. So if you're looking at these are before and after pictures with Dawson. They said that his face wasn't really aligned prior to this, especially his ears. So you'll see that in the next image. But now we see that everything is aligned the way that it needs to be. They're really concerned about his forehead, with it not being straight. Not sure. I didn't see what they saw, but they said that it definitely did change at the end. All right, so over here, we're looking at his ears, and this is where I was definitely able to see that his ears were now more aligned and in tune with each other. This is where the most progress occurred when looking at his head shape. So you totally see how the right side was evened out more. There is still a flatness to the left side, but the right side is definitely more evened out more. That's actually what we're going to start looking for moving forward with the left side, because the left side isn't as sharp as it needs to as the right side. And then this is just looking at him from his chin. You definitely do see some improvement in that as well, like basically his jawline. So we were also very happy about that. And again, when we started this process, Dawson was not a fan. You can tell that he was crying at that very initial first appointment. And I'm just showing these pictures just so we remember how far we've come from. It was definitely really, really flat. And if you look at the progress, you can see that his head has definitely shifted. The bone structure of it has shifted. So I am very happy with the results. Although there is still more room for improvement, I am very happy with what I see thus far. So my disclaimer that I will say is for these pictures where it looks like he has almost like a stocking on his head, he does. They put a stocking on his head to really flatten out his hair so that they can really see the shape of his head. And the top of the stocking, obviously, you know what stockings look like. So that's why if it looks a little bumpy in some of these pictures, that is totally why. But he was not happy at first, and you can totally see just the growth with him thus far. And now what you're looking at are just the actual measurements, and we're talking in numbers. So I'm going to make this part a little longer so you can look at it more intensely. But all the other parts of his head shape were fine. It was legit just the left side. And again, that's because it's torticollis. But we did do physical therapy with him, and it did help definitely stretch that side for him. And when you look at the after results, you can see there was a shift. Wasn't as large of numbers that we would like to see, number wise, but physically wise, looking at him, you can totally see the difference. So I've showed you the results of wearing the doc band for 2 months. Dawson will be getting another doc band, and this will be for 15 to 17 weeks, so stay tuned for those updates. But thank you so much for watching, and I ask that you subscribe, like, share with another mom if you see that she also has a child experiencing this, and I will see you in the next video.